Hello, YouTube. Happy Halloween from Tommy's Gaming Channel. OMG, you guys. I gotta tell you guys something that I am literally excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow is when daylight savings time ends, and I gotta tell you guys something. I am excited about this. But there are three things that I kind of am not excited about coming up in the next couple of weeks. It's number one, the cold. Number two, like here enough, we don't got any snow in our forecast, which is really good. And number three, there are several different areas like right now that's going to like take down like right now the areas of like us going to our different areas, which is really kind of big. So kind of like today whenever I went to like Switchyard Park, I mean when I went to Flatwoods today, they um surprisingly that place was not that busy, which was kind of a little surprising. And another thing that I gotta tell you guys that's been on my mind lately. It's been the radio traffic inside Indiana. And the rail traffic inside Indiana has been like your kind of traffic. So for instance, if they find like a COVID case, they would send it to our local police department. Well, that's the case. There's like so many people that's kind of like not doing the right thing on like using the radio scanner properly, which is really kind of big. And I'm not talking about myself, you guys. I've been using the radio scanner lately because I honestly love listening to radio scanners. And there is kind of like five reasons why I want to tell you guys. Number one, it's because sometimes my area I think is not as safe. Number two, just in case if I go to certain places like going over there to like Stonebelt, I want to make sure that area is safe too. And also another thing is I like to know like what's going on like at the school corporations with their bus traffic. So their bus traffic, which is really it's like really kind of interesting of like what their bus traffic inside our areas listen to, because it used to be Bloomington Transit, our local bus thing from like the county that's which is like over there in Monroe County, which is not this area but the Bloomington area. They had a thing called Bloomington Transit. So like Bloomington Transit use which is like a really good bus system. I'm not saying anything bad about that. But whenever they turn like over to like a DMR radio system instead of like in LTR standard, I accident I I can only listen to them either if I'm using my BC my my DM1701, or if I'm using like a DMR radio scanner to try to figure out their color codes. And another thing, also, the biggest thing is they got these IDs on there, which are like talk groups. So, like, what the talk groups do, which is really kind of interesting, and there's also different channels, kind of like I got channels for my last cruise. I got channels for like whenever I went up there to Alaska, and also whenever I went on the Carnival Glory, because what I learned off the Carnival Glory, they used DMR. But a couple of people every now and then, like different families might use like the FRS radio system, which I think the FRS radio system is a really good radio system if you guys are like ever planning to like go around to different countries, like check those places out, or like imagine yourself inside like your own neck of the woods and you guys are trying to wonder like what's going on with the radio traffic in your local area, which is really the interesting thing of what different people do. And kind of like they have radio channels like all over Indiana. So this radio system that I'm listening to is called the Indiana Public the Indiana P25 radio system. And pretty much the main reason why that I listen to this, it's not to listen to different like 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 different Passovers on different radios. It's just because I like to know this information and I like to know like what's happening in our local area. So for instance, I probably shouldn't say this, but tomorrow I'm actually going to be going with my daddy Joe. Which tomorrow with my daddy Joe, whenever I go with him, which is such like a good time, they got like so many like different radio channels that they use no matter what inside our local areas, which is really kind of interesting. So so to keep you guys think about if people stop listening to this, if people stop listening to radio frequencies and stop listening to these and like figure out like what's going on in their neck of the woods, well, well, that would be bad. Cause maybe, cause maybe some of your guys' areas might become the radio channel of like checking out so many like different areas, which is literally the biggest thing that I gotta tell you guys, and the biggest thing of all is whenever several different people just act like this, okay? Like like imagine yourself on a dispatch console and you're listening to your local police dispatch, but as soon as you guys listen to your local police dispatch, you guys may have your own problems. So they got on here, like my local county is on the system, and they use this system a lot. And and the biggest thing to know about the system and about the system at all is that this system is like one of the best systems that Indiana has made throughout their couple of years, which is really kind of interesting. So, so another thing, also the biggest thing that I gotta tell you guys, which is really kind of interesting, in all Bloomington, is how their radio scanner feeds and how their different areas are like so unique in their own ways. So, so IU at Indiana University, this is the biggest thing that's really interesting about Indiana University is that their radio channels in their different places that they got, you guys may also get to listen to them and see like what's going on inside, kind of like that right there. IU just said they need to have an unlock. So, so whenever that happens, the dispatcher will say wherever the unit. So that like right there was like our local Indiana University dispatch. And then that right there was like Martin County. And the biggest thing that makes Martin County's dispatch really kind of unique is that their dispatch in their neck of the woods can be automatically visible whenever they do it, which is really kind of interesting. And the biggest thing of all, it is honestly to understand if you guys are thinking about asking your local police department to encrypt their radio frequencies, kind of like how Bedford did. Just think about how everybody in their neck of the woods may think about it, which is honestly the biggest thing of all. So this video is for anybody that thinks radio scares can be like the biggest difficult thing inside our local area, but to think about it, it can be like a really good resource. Now, I know this video might go a little bit over loop on the stuff that I talked about. And I'm sorry, you guys. This is the reason why I talk about this stuff because this stuff is like honestly really kind of interesting. So I'm going to say this again on my YouTube channel. If you guys are new to my channel, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, and make sure to hit the like button if you guys liked the video. If you guys did not like the video, so too bad. I will see you guys back here tomorrow. Have a wonderful day.